Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's the scene for Kingdom of the Southern Gate, a Changeling the Lost game set in Miami. Today, two people who have been very, very deeply lost for what has seemed ages in Arcadia have managed to escape their passage through the realm, through this place of the gentry, so chaotic and shifting and crazy and frenetic that they can barely really perceive what's going on to them. The only thing that they're very much aware of is the fact that they have come across each other in the hedge. And they get to a point where the clearings and the forest and the things start to become a lot more focused down to one path. And they can see almost kind of like jewel-like lights in the distance through the canopy of the trees, and one path leading down it. So your characters are now to the point, Maya and John, where you can kind of speak and decide what you're going to do. You're both very tired. You're both very aware of the fact that you need to keep moving, but you need to figure out what to do. And you also kind of probably trying to figure out who you are. So, why don't you start?
Okay, so where exactly are we then?
You're in the hedge, and you're to the point now where you're basically at the start of a path through the hedge, through the brambles and the thorns, that looks like it probably leaves quote-unquote out.
Okay. So what exactly is around us? That is also another thing.
As of right now, it's very, very dark, and all you can really kind of see is like you're in the middle. It's like you're in a very overgrown primordial jungle, and it's a little bit like there's a bit of a clearing, but when I say a bit, I mean it's literally like the size of like a basketball court with one pathway. I mean, there's a couple of pathways, but there's one pathway that's leading in a direction where on the horizon you can see basically like lights kind of reflecting in the sky, like there's a city that way with like almost kind of like jewel-like patterns being reflected up as the city is coming back to life after the storm.
Okay. So this guy over here is going to take a look at the horizon, see all these lights coming over, and hell, maybe there's something there. So he's gonna turn to the snake. She looks like a snake, doesn't she, Maya?
She very much does, with the kind of slight scales on her cheekbones, the slit eyes, with the third eyelid, and she kind of blinks a couple of times, just kind of turns toward him, like very sharp movement where her whole upper chest sort of turns, but her lower abdomen stays still. A switch. Kind of looks at him. Open eyes. What are you? And she just kind of narrow them a bit.
Okay. What she sees when she turns over. Well, basically, pretty much, this guy looks like a dragon, and is only wearing a pair of shorts, which are glowing with lights, multiple LED like lights.
Her whole head will kind of turn. And not just like a slight turn, it's like the whole thing kind of snaps to the side. Just looks him up and down. Coil upward a bit and try to stand. Give a little bit of a berth. She does not know this thing. This thing is not from where she is. She would have known it. She would have... No, this is not what goes on. Currently, like, look to the side every now and then. But keeping him in her peripheral vision. Making sure he's not currently. But he could be.
So, he's gonna look at her and say, "What's your designation number?"
Designation?
Yeah, which platoon are you from?
Designation? My job. My duty.
And what kind of clothes is she wearing?
Currently her clothes are kind of your basic sort of, how do I describe it? Linen, and they're wrapped all around. There are lots of cuts and tears that have been stitched together. Some of them worse than others, but the practiced hand has done them well. And they come in light colors, soft sand colors, beiges, some creams.
So
Her
basically it's like desert wear.
She is
Okay.
very close to the sands.
Okay. Then
one
he's
would
gonna say, where did you get that vintage clothes?
Vintage.
Yeah.
This is what I have. This is what I need to wear. Understand. Are you... She's not her territory. And she'll kind of snap back and forth to visit. This... You must know. And she'll sort of start circling around him a little.
I have exactly zero knowledge of this place. I haven't seen anything like this in any of the data slates.
Slide. Odd.
I'm gonna go over there. He's gonna like point up to the lights on the horizon.
And she'll kind of look around towards the darkness. Kind of look at him. Light. Darkness. You could be anything. Go forward. I do not want you behind me.
I wish we had some travel discs.
Your language is odd. I do not understand. And it is annoying. And she's just kind of twitching in the back. This thing is annoying, but he's not unuseful. He can go first into the light.
You are not so shy.
I am not... What?
And then he's gonna start walking.
Be direct. What? Get back. Your language is odd. I do not understand. Stupid. Terrible. I'm just gonna stomp after him. Listen, no one gets the last word, damn it.
So they wander for a while down this pathway. It gets it at times it gets tighter. There are times when it gets more it gets kind of more spaced out. At times it gets broader, but they're first they start getting this sensation, this feeling that they need to hurry. That something's coming for them, that they're being followed. It's just the strange snap of twigs behind them, or just the way that the ground just kind of trembles under them, as though something big is coming.
He will get many shoves. Forward, 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 forward. Move. There is a motion you must be doing. Move. She's just like shoving him so he can keep on walking. Because she's right behind him. Damn it! Why is she right behind him?
Yeah, when you do that, he's gonna start moving. Out of nowhere, this motherfucker's gonna turn into the fucking Sonic.
She is.
So you guys essentially get to the point where you just start and break out into this panicked run, essentially. And you notice part of the reason that you're running, as your brain starts to catch up to your working mind, is that there is a massive sand-colored saber-toothed tiger following after you. And it wants to eat you. That's pretty much the vibe you're getting off of it. It's
You, I'm a dragon.
basically tearing across the landscape up this path. Essentially, it is quite large. It's about 10 feet at the shoulder. And it's just charging for you guys, roaring at the top of its lungs. And you notice there is a spot in the hedge that you're running where there's... It seems as though you're big enough to get through with some wiggling, but it's not.
Thereskia, for her being, normally she would stand and fight. How dare this thing come into her?
Myself?
It's not her territory, though. This is not her territory. She's not doing her job. Oh no, if she's not doing her job, then she will be punished. Oh fuck no. And she will legit turn and scurry towards the hole. Die if you wish, I am not. And just kind of skittering, trying to crawl into it. She is not doing that shit.
See, this is why we needed travel discs. And then he's gonna scurry inside the hole.
Your language is weird. It probably angered him or it. We're gonna find us. We're gonna find us. I swear.
Assuming the enemy's gender aside, you feel the edges of its claws as it reaches into this basically breach in the hedge, just very, very carefully, like kind of scratching at your skin, pulling at your clothes as it screams and howls to get past the brambles. It just can't. And when you pop through on the other side, you pop out of a trellis of gorgeous roses. They're very blue and purple color. It's the sort of thing where they are so beautiful it literally commands your attention coming out the fucking gate, as terrified as you are. Like, oh, okay, pretty roses. Not what I expected, probably. It's later. God. Yeah, it's later in an evening. It's nighttime. The moon is low on the horizon, but there's an ocean, and you're basically in a very large, manicured garden.
What is that?
Oh my god, real flowers. So uncentered.
What is that? And she'll kind of smack his arm. Just blatantly just... You! Weird thing. What is that?
Yeah, as soon as you smack him, he's gonna, jump in surprise and... he's gonna hiss at you.
She will turn and hiss at him back. Just kind of give him a look of don't you talk back to me. Listen here. And just point at the ocean. What is that?
That's water.
Why is that water like that?
I don't know. None of these were in data slates.
What are these things? You use terms that are just that are undecipherable, and you offer no elaboration. It is annoying.
You are so much way.
I have no idea of what shui means. If it is an insult, you will regret. She'll kind of just turn away from him, just kind of stomp through away, looking for some sort of way out.
They are on the estate grounds, by the way. If either of you need direction.
Whoa, what was that? That was.
Are there gates?
Not anywhere near you right now. There is a fucking massive house, though. There's a manor.
Yeah, where are they right now, Johnny? I'm sorry, man. I'm a little confused.
Petrova Estate.
Okay.
Oh man. And he's gonna look at the house.
She's just kind of gonna stay still, just kind of stone still. Oh no!
When
I
I say
we should not be on these grounds.
When I
No.
When I say estate, by the way, I don't mean that it's like a small, maybe like 10-bedroom home. It seems like there is a very large manor home, like a big one with wings and dozens of room. And then there's another house, probably with dozens of room. And then there's like a pool house with probably like 5 rooms.
Oh man, this is so vintage. Did we just jump into some kind of time loop or something?
She's just gonna stay there, just kind of looking around. It's just like over there. It's just okay. Nope. Very well, die if you like. And she's just gonna like scurry away, just like not scurry, but like that fast-paced walking of just nope. She will look for a way out of this gate in place, just like nope. Looks back at the hedge. Nope.
She's scurrying through.
Can't really see where the boundaries of this place are.
So Xavier's going to look at Fiona and say, I'm working on my impulse control, but if that bitch comes at me sideways again, I'm eating her. I'm shaking
Okay, don't
her,
eat her.
and I'm dragging her by the hair, and she will be dinner tonight.
Why'd you have to add in that eating part, though?
Because you don't wasting materials is just simply wasteful, and I don't believe in making waste. This way, everything is used.
I think that's something you apply to buffalo, not to
buffalo.
Yeah, they're not buffalo. I'm pretty sure they're not buffalo. Wait,
I fail to understand what you mean, but okay.
The dragon next to
hold
him, the dragon next to him will look up and shake his head at Fiona. Like, how do you not understand this?
Alrighty.
When dealing with the proletariat, one should not waste one's breath. There's good meat on them bones.
Yes, but the bourgeoisie nor the proletariat should be used for their materials for different reasons. The proletariat, because why disrespect a comrade's corpse? And the bourgeoisie, because they are beneath even their body being desecrated.
Why would one put their ego, arrogance, and pride over using good material? I'm lost. This seems like a very human thing to do. So happy I'm not human. He'll just shake his head.
Well, you're not human.
No,
Well,
I am a dragon. I am better.
Well, obviously, we understand this.
Oh, speaking of, is that oh my God, is that a sand snake? What's she doing?
It is a sand snake. And it is also in the distance there, yonder. your former lover's mistress. He'll point with a claw. And her little friend, the doll. I would love to eat her. She looks delicious.
Don't eat them. Don't eat them. I
don't want to eat the mistress. I want to eat the doll. She is a proper sized snack, and she is pregnant. It's 2 for 1.
Even then, she's a good friend. She's a good friend.
Wow.
So she probably tastes delicious.
Did I hear something about eating? I am so hungry.
A dragon that's next to Xavier licks his chops at Rocky, like he wants to eat.
Oh.
Rose puts her arm in front of Rocky, like guarding her, like, and glares at Xavier's dragon.
He's learning etiquette. Let's go. You just ate. You're being piggish.
Etiquette does not put food in my belly, nor do you.
Well, Rocky is friend, not food. Hey?
Picks up dragon.
I'm gonna go eat the people.
You're not gonna do anything. He picks up the dragon.
Like,
He's had enough excitement today. It's fine.
Seriously,
no!
He's had too
The
much
rich
excitement
don't
today.
rule one day, you... He'll shut his mouth.
Thank you. Fine.
He'll lick
Rose
his
is-
Wait, is that a fucking J-pop star? I've seen these J-pop videos online. He looks like a J-pop star. I'm gonna go check it out.
And Snake, J-pop. What are you? Oh,
Look!
That
I don't recognize them.
I don't either. Let's go see what's up.
Rocky's gonna start walking over towards them.
So
Yeah.
is Rose.
The dragon will look up to Xavier and curl his leg, his tail around his leg, and he'll give him an "I love you" purr, and he'll say, "I'm leaving now. The company has not taken to my liking anymore."
Go to your horde and stop misbehaving. Like,
Be a king.
do that.
He'll trot off regally.
We'll have to work on his manners another day.
It stands to mention out of character. I forgot to add this, everyone. Fiona does not have the electrical burns anymore, but she still looks like she has a charge.
That's fine.
I'm just throwing that out there. So she gets up to the sand snake. Hello.
Are you legit trying to come up on Pereskia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are 4 people walking towards y'all right now.
Yep.
One of them is very small and has a very big belly.
Oh no, they breed. No.
Also looks like one of them looks like they have been charged with lightning, and it's sparking and arcing off.
I do have a question. Is there any like lighting in the garden, like a lamppost or anything like that?
One of those things where there is lighting to this garden, but you can't put what it's coming from. Like, it doesn't look. It's very natural lighting.
It's just an aura.
It's magic. Yeah, there's auras of light around that are basically magic.
Yeah. Then this guy over here is just. He seems like he's looking for something on the ground.
So you and your friend lose something?
Yes, we are lost. Very. Apologies. We are leaving. Right?
Oh, it's fine.
She'll
We're
just kinda
lost
look at
too.
him.
What?
She'll
Why
step
are we leaving
back
so soon?
We're all lost. Hey,
because this is the territories. Do you not
Where
see
did
the
you-
giant space? This is state. Of course, it breeds of power. They have guards, obviously, probably.
This is-
And she's just kind of like skittering away. She's just like, no,
Rose
I'm
is
not about to
gonna-
make that.
Rose is gonna soften, and she's gonna step towards her very low, just trying to be comforting, and she's gonna say, You're safe here.
And he's gonna look at Pereskia and say, "They won't
It
have
states-
guards." He's gonna look at her and say, They might have guards, but if you can't fight, that's your problem, Twig."
She'll actively turn to him and just kind of give him a giant, like, full mouth, everything.
Hey,
Oh,
where did you come from?
Rocky licks her finger and holds it up in the air. Over there. That hole in the hedge.
Oh, they're fresh from the hedge.
Yes.
well.
Okay,
nice-
There's the
we
beginning
should,
of my home chasing.
Okay, so we are.
With every move, Pereskia makes like
so
a little
I
bit
am-
of sand kind of shakes out of her clothes, and she's got the snake scales and gold kind of dusting along her face. And they look like
Rose
they
is
want to
covered
bite a
in
certain
roses.
rude little dragon.
Rose has a very floral, well, it's very floral mantle. She's covered in roses. And she just says, you are at the temporary location of the Spring Court. You're in the right place.
Welcome back
Court?
to Earth.
And Pereskia's just gonna kind of blink blankly.
Welcome back to what?
Earth.
Earth?
You're in Miami. You're in Miami, Florida.
What is in Miami, Florida?
Is that a region near the sands?
No. No sand.
Where? Let me
No
ask
sense?
this.
Let's count the beach.
When did you
Near
come from?
sands?
Yeah, I'm gonna Rose is gonna look at Rocky and say to her very low, I'm gonna go get the king. I'll be back.
What
You
do
can
you
just
mean no
text
sands?
Milo. He's almost as good, right?
There is sand in this place. Do not worry.
She looks around. She pats around. She's like, "Do I even have my phone?"
Rocky
No.
pulls hers out from her shirt.
He's gonna look at Fiona and say, "More importantly, where's the grid?"
I'm sorry, the what?
Again with your terminology. Ways
Grid.
that are uncomfortable to
and-
comprehend.
Yeah. By the
Discs
way,
and information and travel that is fast of some sorts.
this guy just looks like basically a dragon, but he's only wearing a pair of shorts, which has all of these lights running around it.
Actually, I know what Fiona's going to do. I'm going to say, yeah, Fiona definitely would have gotten into this show just because it was so silly. Well, hello to you too, Cyber Dragoon.
Are you from the Biomechanical Corps?
No. She'll actually think, and actually, she has an idea. She'll say, I used to work in the power plant. A power plant, that is.
What's your designation number?
Hey, Johnny,
Yes, dear.
considering Fiona's durance, I figured she would have had a number.
Yes.
Would she remember it?
Yes.
Okay.
You can make it up.
PX792.
I'm CD 807.
We don't use the numbers here. Not anymore.
Where exactly is here? Like there are actual flowers here. The building looks incredibly vintage.
You may be
Rose is
What
gonna.
exactly is vintage?
old.
Oh,
Rose is going to use Rocky's phone, and she's She's not gonna text. She's gonna call. She's gonna call Donati.
We'll answer.
She'll say, "Hey, so we're in the gardens, and there are a couple. We need your help."
Oh.
You could almost say they're fresh off the boat.
Yeah, we got a couple fresh ones.
Huh?
There's a hole, and we got a couple fresh ones. Please come help us, please. Please, 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 please.
You'll hear Xavier say, "Get the hell off your ass and come here, Dad." Damn, they need you.
You can hear the dust from the fucking house.
Thank you. And Rose will say, "Thank you, Xavier."
They'll just say, "Tell His Minor Majesty I shall be but a moment."
Xavier will stick out his tongue.
Did we just accidentally go back in time?
Depends.
Well,
Year 2007.
As a note, by the way, Heather, do you happen to be there?
I am here. Okay.
What was that?
I said I am here.
A dragon, a small dragon will walk past Milo. Look at him. Decide he is very shiny. Decide he wants to eat him. Then decide that, oh no, wait, that's the consort. He's not old enough for this meal yet. He has to wait. Lets the consort know there are new people in the garden that he can't eat. Maybe the consort can.
I would like to point out that in my case that would be cannibalism.
I mean, he doesn't really care. So there's
Milo-
food in the garden.
Milo's just going to give him this look like, what is wrong with people here?
Well, Fiona and this weird dragon thing are communicating. Pereskia is going to kind of circle away from the hedge, the source of her exit and perhaps the entrance of more pain. Look around towards where Rocky is and just kind of stare at the bump with the twist of her head. Are you okay?
Me? Yeah, I think so.
So just point.
Oh, this? The belly? It's almost done growing.
I'm sure you're. Congratulations.
I'm not an egg layer. I don't lay eggs. I give live birth, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I give
You
live
can
birth.
argue that, actually.
When you say that, Rocky, anybody that is looking to this guy over there will see that he's going to visibly cringe.
Does Pereskia look hella confused with that concept?
She's semi-confused. The
notice-
beings that live in the estate didn't exactly have eggs or a thing. So just kind of growl.
Do you know how sand can make more sand?
Yes. I understand the concept. It is just part of it.
Yes.
It is
She
jarring.
is much the same.
Effectively, the egg stays inside of me, and when it's time, they come out of the egg on their own without the egg. Wouldn't they come out? And then the egg will come out later.
And
If I understood my classes right.
as she's saying that, he's going to walk up to Rocky and he's going to say, "So is the breeding happens here by sexual transmission?"
Yes.
It's usually how it happens.
Yes. Rocky
Thank you,
stands up a
Laura.
bit taller, kind of taking a small step back. Yeah.
Rocky's like, Rose, this is your department now. Goodbye.
And yeah, like this guy he's actually quite tiny.
How tiny is tiny?
I would say 5'4", 5'5".
Oh,
Still-
Rocky.
Actually, that's not
Sure.
tiny. That's not tiny.
How tall's Preskia?
Until recently, I didn't have a face claim for Boneskia. But I want to imagine her as someone a little taller. 5'7".
Yeah,
Someone
Rocky's
with
still tiny even to the little man.
Xavier will look at Preskia, tilt his head.
He would notice that she is not exactly all sand. There's something a little bit more. A little more fangy, and not just the sand part.
Something you said earlier. It's troubling. No, familiar. You said that you weren't supposed to be here, right?
I have a station.
And
Life to do these things. And I am not there. Life is forfeit if they can find me.
you're a guard, aren't you?
I am the guard.
Huh.
I am.
You've
And
never seen the inside,
yes.
have you? They kept
I
you
know
inside,
it's
didn't
my place. I had my, and they might have a new guard. I believe it was that which followed us out.
That makes sense. A lot of
Do
sense,
you-
actually.
I do not know why I am station. I am never not at my station. There is boggling mentally, but it feels well. It feels well.
Here you're going to learn a lot about station, but it's different.
Yeah. Do you want to be a guard again?
I do not know what else. It is all that I am. I do not comprehend.
Makes sense.
She'll get like a frustrated look on her face.
Rocky puts her hand out and towards her like a very comforting, like I totally understand that
Totally get that.
sensation.
Rescue will not exactly be keen on that. She'll kind of away a bit, and like a very smooth notion of please do not.
No, Rocky wasn't touching her. She was just putting her hand out towards her, like, yeah, I get that. I
No,
totally
even just the
understand it.
closeness has Pereskia kind of just like, this is not a good spot. Just like, let us not do this.
I believe the ST would like to bring in the king
Sorry.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't want the king to just be, oh, and you're here now. That's cool. Sorry. Love you guys. It's the king. So the scent of crocus very gently begins to perfume the air. A very lovely scent filling your senses. As a sense of dew, creativity, of life begins to to kind of fill you as you hear footsteps nearing. A man approaches. He's about 5'8" or 9, but he takes up a lot of space. He has a very compelling charisma, and he's the kind of man who doesn't demand but can capture attention. You notice that he has laced across his skin very small silvery scars. He looks like the type of person who, although he's very beautiful and compelling, has still also seen much battle and is lived to tell it. His hands are a little bit remarkable in that they look as though they're often used, that they don't stay still. Although he has them folded politely in front of himself right now. He wears a necklace that has the king chess piece on it, small and silver. He's a silver-haired gentleman. He has very bright, compelling blue eyes. He is a game player, a wizened game player, and you can tell that in the way he moves. He moves with very precise steps. It seems as though he's kind of playing out everything that's going to happen a few minutes ahead in his hand, or in his head. And he has just a very... You guys can make me actually, what is it to tell emotions again? It's wits, what again? Wits...
Composure.
Composure, yeah.
Wits empathy.
Oh, wits empathy? Okay, yeah, you guys can roll wits empathy.
Yeah, if you're trying to decipher emotion, it's wits empathy.
Yeah, you can make a wits empathy for him.
Boy.
Okay. And I'm an emotion specialty applies,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Which dice roller?
1, please.
Okay. Can you set up the thing, Lindsay, please? Because I see you typing.
That's what I'm doing right now.
There goes 2. Yay.
Okay.
Rocky somehow got 1.
Okay.
2.
Okay. So that's... Okay, if you have 1 success, he seems fine. Probably a little bit tired, but it's later in the day. If you had 2 successes, it seems as though he has something weighing on his mind. Weight of the crown, he's the king. If you had 3 or more successes, you can tell he's in a state of disquiet. Seems as though he's recently had a wound essentially touched, and a raw nerve was hit, but has basically crushed it down to attend to duty.
Well,
and he'll basically, as he walks up, he'll stop and stand for a moment and incline his head to the lot of you, and he'll reach into his jacket, and he'll hold something out to Rose.
Rose is gonna smirk, and she'll take it from him. It's her phone. Thanks. Was wondering.
We'll look at the lot of them.
What happened to it?
Your Majesty.
He'll smile at Rocky and bow his head to her. And then he'll look at the newcomers. One thing that they would notice is that he is bringing them a sense of a little bit of safety. His presence is making them feel as though they've come to a safe harbor. That they're okay now, basically. They're not on the run anymore. And he'll give them kind of a polite smile. First to Preskia, and then to designation number there. I hear you're fresh from the hedge. I take it this group has let you know where we are, that you're safe.
We've been told our space, Earth, Florida, Miami, Florida.
To the mortal?
This is so confusing. Why is everything so old?
To the mortal world. This is Miami, Florida, but this is known as the Kingdom of the Southern Gate. I am the King of the Spring Court, Claudio Donati. This is our...
Your Highness.
He'll incline his head to her. This is our temporary holdings. We are actually on the estate of a very dear ally to the court, Tolia Petrova. He is the master of this home, but he has ceded authority in courtly matters, as always, to myself and to my consort, who answers to me. If you have any problem, or if you need anything while you're here, please don't hesitate to ask. But for the next few days, myself and mine will make sure to see that you are reintegrated back into society.
Your Majesty?
He'll look at Xavier.
The female was more like me when I came out, if that helps.
He'll nod, and he'll say, this is my son, Xavier. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to help you. He'll kind of put a hand on his shoulder like a proud hand.
He expresses knowledge that could be useful. I will accept it to assistance.
Do you have any questions for me directly? Anything that you would like clarified, or things that you need now that I can get for you?
What year are
Why
you?
is there here?
He'll kind of look between the both of them, and he'll point at her first, and then he'll kind of indicate that he'll answer your question next, John. And he'll look at her.
Why is there here? I have only ever known there, because it was existence.
Here is
there, and they cannot get here.
Here is here, and there is there. And in places, here and there meet. And now you are no longer there, but you are here. And while you are here, we will make sure that there does not come here.
This is preferable.
And then he'll look at John's character. I can't see all the little numbers. And he'll urge him to ask his questions.
What year is it?
It is the year 2017 for the Georgian calendar.
Okay, when you say that, his face is going to get a look the exact same. You know when Marty goes back in time for the first time in the first movie?
Yeah.
It's the same exact look.
I take it that this time is a bit anachronistic for you. Looking him over.
This is also a vintage.
I assure you, everything that can be done to make you comfortable will be done. And if you need instruction on how to use our tools, that will be accommodated as well. I imagine that some things that you'll have to do for yourself might be a bit unnerving. But
I've only seen these in data slates.
a smile.
I can help you learn some of the old tech for you. It's all new for me.
So, as they are like getting taken in, should we call it a scene?
Are you guys hungry? I'll show you the kitchen. And she will take them towards the kitchen because food is important to pregnant women.
Oh, that is gonna be a scene.
And Gennady will basically slide his hands in his pocket and walk back towards a different part of it.
Xavier will call behind his dad. You look good today.
Thank you.
And laugh.
Didn't know I wore heartache.
I'm learning emotion. Don't be mean.
Wonderful job. So proud of you. It's sincerely. We can end it there, by the way.
Yep.